Welcome back to DK Models, everybody. My name is Derek, and as you can see, I've got another video update on the 1/200th USS Arizona project. I was able to make some really good progress on it recently and figured I'd share that with you. This project's getting ever closer to getting done. It's really been coming along nice. Hoping to wrap it up here soon, and by soon it could be 2 weeks, 4 weeks, depending on however long it takes. One of the big things I still need to do is get a nice hunk of wood, route out a good base for it to sit on, because that's one, the kit does not include any sort of display stand or base for it, so I'm going to need to make one of those, which is perfectly fine, but it's just I haven't got to that point yet, so I'm still working on that. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and take a look and see what's new on this project. Alright, so here we are, the 1/200th USS Arizona. Everything that you see on the ship right now is glued down, except for this rear mast assembly. That is just mocked up in there, just dry fitted in there, just to show you guys how much of that is done. I still need to finish painting the blue on the final mast in the assembly here, in this tri-mast. But that is almost done. I should be able to install this hopefully within the next couple of days. And then I can glue on the top piece, the top conning tower here, onto that. That will go kind of like right on there. But other than that, this guy here is glued on. You got the couple of little machine guns on the one deck there. The ladders are in. The only thing I need to add there is some railing to the side of that first white deck that you see there. And it's almost getting to the point of I can maybe start thinking about some rigging. I need to go to a hobby shop or crafts related store and see what kind of thread I can get to rig this thing up. I don't really have anything great that I'm a big fan of here to rig it up with, but so that was one big new thing that was on the ship here. Almost ready to start doing some railing work on the outside of the ship here on the rear. As you can see too, if you swing towards the rear, I did get all four of the propellers and the metal shafts installed. Those came out really nice. Swing around here, just a few other little odds and ends details. I think these are supposed to be mini searchlights. To be honest, not really sure. Some other there's a little detail here. I think those are supposed to be part of the paravanes or something like that. They put those out to sweep for mines, but I could be wrong. Got that installed. Still waiting on the anchor chain to come in so I can get that installed and then get turrets 1 and 2 glued in. So hopefully that'll be coming soon. But other than that, that's pretty much everything that's really new. I got that stack of lifeboats positioned and glued in. And there's still one more stack to go in the front here. And I have 2 of them glued together right here. The third one, as you can see right here, is ready to go together. I just need to finish painting the inside of this one white. So that's going to need a few more coats of primer. And then I can glue the top portion on. And then glue the other 2 on top of that one, and that should be about it. So I should be able to get that installed here relatively shortly. There's a few searchlights here that I'm working on, these big ones. I got the main navy blue color painted. Just need to paint the inside of them silver and glue the clear part on the front. A couple of lifeboats there ready to get installed. There's the ship's bells, both of them there. There's a ladder I still have to install, piece of deck or piece of railing to go on one of the decks. But yeah, I mean, most of the big stuff is on. The cranes are currently getting painted. Those are both done. There's two big cranes that go right about here, one on each side. Those are getting painted as we speak, so those should hopefully be on shortly. Realistically, the next big assembly that needs to go on is this rear trimast here. So as soon as I can get that third mast painted up, I can glue on the top portion there and glue the decks in. The thing is, you kind of have to build it up from the bottom up, because if I just glue in all the rest of these decks now in that top communication tower portion of it, I won't be able to get the ladders in between each deck. So you kind of have to glue one deck in at a time, assemble the ladder, paint it, and then install it for each deck as you go up. So it's kind of a slow process. You can't really like do it all in one big sitting unless you have everything pre-painted. But that's the next big assembly that needs to go in. Once I do that, I can put in turret number 3, put on the second Kingfisher float plane. That's done, ready to get installed. I did finish up a little bit more ladder work here, some more railing work. Really coming along nice. Alright guys, well that pretty much does it for this video update. Hopefully you guys enjoyed taking a look at this project here. Like I said, hopefully should be wrapping it up here soon. I know I would certainly like to. I know some of you have been asking when I'm going to get back to working on the layout, and the short answer is hopefully soon. I'd like to get this Arizona project done and out of the way. And then I feel like I can dedicate some more time to the model railroad, get back in there, start making some more progress on that and some of the projects associated with that. I've just been trying to get some of the stuff in here done, and as you can see, there's a bunch of other projects I'd like to get done in here. So just trying to, I figured I'd take a little break from that. So don't just bear with me here a little bit, guys. Trying to get some of these other projects done, and I'll be back in the layout room soon, making some progress on that, and I'll be sure to keep you guys in the loop as I progress with that project. But before I go today too, I was going to show you guys the next battleship project that I think I'm going to get going on here, since the Arizona's starting to dwindle down a little bit. I'm looking at, which I got a few 350th battleships here to build. I got the 200 scale Bismarck, and I was thinking about doing that one next, but turns out it really doesn't fit up here too well. I think it's over a foot longer than this Arizona. It's just a massive project. I got the Pontos detail set with that, and it just right now is not the good time to do it. I'm gonna have to rearrange this space a little bit more to be able to work on it, and I have too many other projects going on, so I'm gonna try to dwindle those down. Get some of these other projects finished up before I start working on that. But like I said, before I go to that, I was going to show you guys the next battleship project that I'm thinking about doing. And I've had this kit for a few years now. Been really excited to get started on it. But this is the Trumpeter 1/350th scale USS Texas. So pretty cool subject, World War II dreadnought battleship. But this one I'm planning on doing straight out of the box. There's some really nice photo etch that comes with the kit. Let's see there. Some basic ladders and railings and radars, but there's a few. This comes with the photo etch cranes and some of the AA gun parts and stuff like that. So I'm really excited. I think this will build up into a really nice model straight out of the box here. But really excited to get started on this. This is a little bit more of a manageable size project. I mean, here, just for comparison's sake, we'll put box. It's probably about a foot shorter than this Arizona hull here. So just not nearly as many parts. It should be a lot of fun to put together. But this kit was actually a gift to me, Christmas gift to me a few years ago, so I've been wanting to get started on this. I think this will be my next battleship project that I get started on here. And to go with that, I've got the USS Texas Squadron at Sea book to go along with that. So this will be really helpful for reference material. I've taken a look through here. There's some really nice pictures, drawings. I believe the Trumpeter model is the 1944-1945 version. Let me try to find it here. So I'll be doing it in pretty much the same paint scheme as the Arizona you see back there. But this is what it's going to be looking like. But just some awesome pictures in here. There's actually a few colored pictures in this reference book here. Really cool subject. Really cool book. And excited to honestly take a couple evenings and dive into this and just see and learn some more of the history of the ship itself, and that'll probably help and translate into building a better model of it. But that's about all I have for you guys today, so until next time, take care, God bless, and happy modeling.